That's cute. So do you want to ask some questions or what?
Hi. First of all, yes, this is Devin Clark. We're hanging out in Nashville. Tonight was the invitation-only night, and for the first time in quite a while. Clark, unlike the rest of us, got an invite to the invitation-only.
It was awesome.
Yes. I just wanted to know how it went.
It was awesome.
Clark, how was it set up? You said it was it wasn't like a normal concert. Seats weren't.
I kind of drew a little picture, but I can't show them. Basically, Reba's stage was just like this tiny little round stage. Like, she was standing in the middle of it, but if she took 2 steps that way, she'd be off. Like, it was just that small. And then, like, the audience was out here. Some of the band was on this side, some of them were on this side. Yeah, they were kind of split up like that.
And you sat on a box?
I personally did. They had chairs like this. Some people had chairs, some people had like a little love seat, some people had a bench, some people had it was like a bar with tall seats. But yeah, I just sat on this it looked like a little wooden box, and that's what I sat on, so yeah.
How was the sound?
It was awesome.
Everything's awesome. I know everything's awesome. It's great.
It was perfect. I don't know how do you want me to
Well, in
explain
Chicago, for instance, when Amy, Diane, and I went to Chicago, I made the comment that it sounded better than it does on CDs. The vocals were astounding, and the music was really on point as well. She sounds nice. Especially with the new songs.
Well,
we haven't even heard the new
here's
songs.
an example, and we can get to that in a minute. The folks that were listening to it online, like, they were like, oh, shit, it sounds awesome. Like, to your opera thing. Like, I should have seen it in person. It's just different live than it is over the internet. I can't really explain it. It was just awesome.
It's awesome!
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go about the new songs. You guys go.
Which one?
All of them!
Well, probably the one that I would say the most about was Consider Me Gone, because she did it twice. Because it's kind of hard to remember and say a whole bunch about a song that you only hear once and you're trying to hear it, but it's just a little different. But I don't know, for technical reasons or whatnot, they had to do it twice. So yeah, that one was more up-tempo, and she described it as a song about a guy done her bad, and that's her going off on it and being on. So it's a cute song.
So what were some of the questions? Was there any that was really odd, or?
Here's one that basically got mine canceled. Mike, I don't know if you've read what I was going to ask, why, or if Reba would ever consider redoing Singer's Diary tour. Another fan asked if she would ever bring back the big production tours. And she kind of giggled at that. She said, Shelby just asked me about that the other day, saying I needed to bring back the 18 truck tours, and she went on and we talked about that for a while, but she said, in the end, I just like these, where I get to be out on the stage talking to you guys and not being backstage, so it sounds like she doesn't have any plans of ever going back to that, so anybody that wants to know, sorry, Reba says no. I can't think about any other standout questions. That one got me because it was basically my question asked a different way.
Was there any questions that you kind of thought, gosh, I didn't think to ask that? Probably not.
No. And unfortunately, a lot of them, not a lot of them, but some of them were stuff that has been asked before, like, who's your biggest influence, and with all your career stuff, like, what's your favorite? She said the singing, obviously. They were asking about oh, you've got clothes and shoes and beds and blah, blah, blah. What's next? So she told about the little candy dishes and all that mess that's coming out. So, yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't say mess.
It's all too girly for me.
It might be too girly for me.
Well, I don't remember what the question was that asked, but it's something to do with the new record. And she did mention that it had a lot of up-tempo songs, but it did have one love story, which she said is different for her because most of her songs are like breaking up and
Isn't
sad
that the
songs.
title of the CD now? I'll Be Loving You or something? The one that
Keep
was,
on loving you.
Keep on Loving
Well, that's
You?
probably the love song.
Yeah, the one that was written by Ronnie Dunn.
Yeah.
Did she mention her co-writing? I thought that she had said somewhere that she co-wrote one of the songs in
But
this
I don't think
particular...
it was that one.
Yeah. She didn't have any mention.
She didn't talk about that tonight,
No.
no, and I don't know if it was one of the ones that she's saying she was making sure that she would say something.
That's what
I co-wrote this song, yeah. So, no, that one, I guess, is still a surprise.
So we noticed at the Opry the different look that she had. What did you think about it?
Straight hair?
Straight hair,
the
leather.
Well, the funny thing about that,
She was
listen to this.
hot.
We were talking about this after I got home. You guys were at the Opry, but after I got here back to the hotel, I got on my little iPhone here and I went to the what is that? The little shop box, and Meg and some of the others were in there, and we were talking about the event, and you know her little black pants that she had on. Well, for the question and answers, they brought her to school. They wanted her to sit down. She said, "Oh, if it's all right with you, I'd rather stand because these pants are a little tight." She wouldn't sit down in those pants. So yeah, we all laughed at that. We thought that was kind of funny. You've only really asked me about one song. You want to know anything about the others? Do you want to know all the songs that she sang?
Yeah.
Well, I heard about I Want a Cowboy because that one was the one that was produced by Tony Brown. That was the more country. Was it the most country song?
Probably of the new ones. Yeah.
Of tempo.
It was kind of out of the new songs, there was only one that was slower, and I'm not really remembering the title. It might have been Story of Love, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, but it made Reba cry. It's one of those.
She didn't sing Keep on Loving You?
Yeah. Nothing to Lose. That was the one that I was telling you about over the phone.
Ah, yes.
That was good. She did that one twice. That's the one with the band. That's really good.
Was it up tempo?
Yes.
We hope to see all these in the summer.
The hand clapping kind to just get you going.
For those of us that didn't get an invitation, I know there was a dress code and there was certain things you could not or could do.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we were supposed to wear dark colored clothing, nothing white or light or overly patterned. At first they said no jeans, but then they took it back and said you could wear jeans as long as they weren't like torn out and holy. Said no overalls, and then we saw a guy come up with overalls, but I don't think he got in because we never saw him again. But yeah, what else?
Some of us have never been to any tapings, so we don't know if that's a unique experience or is it a no big deal? Or?
No, basically I had the same dress code when I went to the Crossroads taping. So yeah, they like dark colors in the audience.